2 years ago, I started my online agency with my partner, doing web design, content creation, and app design, and finally landing on lead generation. I structured my lead gen service basically in a way that I was the only one inside of my country offering it this way. So I was literally irreplaceable. And like all agency owners, we had months where we had zero, and we also had a good months hitting above 10K per month in revenue, but the problem was it was all inconsistent. Only after a long period of trial and error, we came up with a bulletproof funnel that got us to have a stable client inflow and a good retention rate. And in this video, I'm going to break down the exact blueprint of my agency funnel in 5 simple steps. That got us from making zero money as a broke student to the actual business owners making consistent money of around $10,000 per month. So if you run an agency or you plan to open up one, grab a piece of paper and start taking notes because this video is going to be exact blueprint for you. So the first step is obviously choosing a niche. Speaking about niches, we literally tested all the niches out there except e-commerce because we were the only agency in our country that was doing ads in this sort of way. So we had a full playground to test it out and see which one is going to work. So when picking a niche, you have to think about 3 main things. First one, niche has to be expanding. So you can't pick a job that is dying, like let's say for example, newspaper business, like you can't just pick them. You have to figure out something that is now in expansion. Second thing, it has to be a high ticket service. So if the price for one sale that you get them is less than $200, then it doesn't make any sense to work with them. You rather pick something that it's, if you make one sale for them, they make $2,000, then it's much easier to actually get them some results. And last one, it needs to be enough open businesses. I would say above 50,000 open businesses in the world, that should be a good number to go for. Second step you need to have is a result-focused offer. A lot of people mistake their service for their offer. So let me break down what exactly do I mean by that. Service is a content creation, it's meta ad, it's video editing, and the offer is the result of your service, okay? So my offer is 1 to 3 highly qualified potential projects every single day. Notice that nobody knows what actually do I do, they just know about results, and nobody actually cares what you do. That's the big thing here. Third step is running lead generation ads and finding the winning ad. I can't even tell you the big difference that this made inside of my business. After doing cold outreach for over 5 years, and to make the numbers right, I owned a manufacturing jewelry business before this, and I did everything with cold outreach. Switching to paid ads made my life incomparably easier, and I will tell you why exactly you should do the same with your agency. First, we pay for certainty to show ourselves only to the eyes of the right prospect. So we don't rely on algorithms or on luck that somebody will actually pick up their phone and say yes to our offer. Second, they are reaching to us and not the other way around. So that puts you in a position of power right from the beginning. Next, prospect who sign in, they already know they have a problem, and the only thing you have to do there is solve their problem. So there is no conviction, hey, you're doing something wrong, let me help you. Everybody knows, everybody who signed into an ad, they are aware that they have a problem and they're searching for a solution. And lastly, it is predictable and scalable. So if you know your numbers, then you can plan your future. If you have something inconsistent, then you can't do anything about the future. Now, running paid ads, it's actually not the end. You still need to create high quality ad creatives to cause reaction of your prospects. And once you have it, you can run it literally on autopilot 4 weeks and watch your calendar getting booked out. After niching down, figuring out your offer and launching your ads, they should receive a series of emails before your first interaction. Personally, for me, this step was overlooked for so long, and once I added it, my closing rate jumped for 40%. It's still painful to think that I was missing out so much. Anyways, you know when you see a celebrity and you think, wow, I know him, I know, like I can just speak something to them, but in reality they have no idea who you are. That is the goal that we are trying to accomplish here. We are trying to get them acquainted to our voice, our face, our past results, and our offer. So by the time that we are hopping on the first call or on a sales call, they are already warmed up and they are much easier to sell to. And when it comes to selling, I have a 2 sales calls funnel. A lot of people prefer DM selling, but I found out that that personal touch of human interaction and a voice actually makes a huge difference and also adds to the speed of transactions. We are all competing for the same clients, and the one who reacts faster, that is probably gonna be the one that the prospects are going to go with at the end. So after lead signs in, they receive series of my emails. This is what I do here. On our first call, I just asked them a lot of questions. I'm not trying to pitch something to them. I'm trying to give them what I have. I'm just trying to learn as much as I can about their situation. I want to know where they are, where they want to go, what did they have as a problems in the past, why they are not there where they want to be for now. And I do not pitch unless I see somebody is actually ready to buy at that point. I usually leave a pitch for our second call. And also you give them a chance to get to know you even more, to get more acquainted to you as a person in that sort of sense. You're basically building a friend on the other side that is going to pay you at the end. And about scheduling a second call, try to make it as close as it can be to the first call, because you want to still keep everything warm. You don't want them to forget about you to go and do something else in the meantime. So once I land on a sales call, I basically recap what they told me on the first call, and I create sort of a custom solution to them so that they feel, all right, that's perfectly what I need for now. Let me just go. And that's it. Those are my 5 steps that I use consistently in a loop to close new clients every single week. For now, I'm on 3 new clients per week. And that is the exact system that I use to hit my first 10K per month. Now, that's not the end. You still need to have a client retention, good communication with them, and crazily good results and the service delivery. And those things I will cover in my next video. So what can be the steps that you can take right now? And again, I tested numerous ways of lifting an agency off the ground, from cold outreach, any sort of cold outreach you can imagine, cold calling, cold DMs. I had a success with that. And also I had a success with paid ads. I've tested over 5,000 ad creatives from like all niches that you can think of, for agency, for service delivery, for service based companies, like lead generation, for basically everything. So now I know what is actually working. So the first step that you can do is just pick a niche that you think is going to work. Just follow the step that I told you before in a video. Second, craft an offer that you know you can actually deliver, and make it sound so appealing that your clients cannot say no to. If you can't deliver for now, you should just work on the delivery part. After you have an amazing service delivery, you can go and easily sell that. Imagine having a service delivery so good that you can deliver to your clients in the exact same day once the ads start running. That's, for example, what I have. I'm delivering 1 to 3 highly qualified leads for agency owners or for any service-based companies that sign in as my clients. That's why I'm really confident to sell that, because I know that that's something that nobody else has. You just have to find something like that for your agency, and then you can go and confidently sell that. And for the last step, just use lead gen funnel that I've just showed you here. So again, it's lead gen ads, 5 simple emails that you send to them to make them really acquainted to you, and 2 cold sales funnel. By the way, I have a full breakdown of scripts and examples of what I use down there in the description, so you can just go and steal my exact words. That's exactly how one of my one-on-one coaching clients, Carl, recently closed 2 weekly deals in just 1 day using the same exact steps and funnel that I showed you right here. Again, first link in the bio down there for all of the scripts and all the funnel breakdown with the ads breakdown. I have everything basically inside. Again, follow for more, and see you in the next one.